When you're born in the state of Alabama, you have a decision to make at the moment of birth. You're either a Bama fan or you're an Auburn fan. For me, there was no choice. I have been an Alabama fan. I will always be a Bama man. Yes, I went to Auburn University for my MBA studies. However, I graduated the University of Alabama summa cum laude, top of my class. It was one of the proudest days of my academic life. I loved every minute of it. University of Alabama is known for a few things, right? But the thing that it's known for, on top of everything, is its football program. I grew up as a young man watching Alabama football. It was literally just a way of life for us and myself as a young man. In fact, in 1972, I met Bear Bryant. Me and my father were at a football game and somehow he got some sideline passes. After that game, I ran up on the field and Coach Bryant signed my autograph, and of course I still have that today. But as a young man, I played football all of my youth. I played football all the way through high school, and then I found golf, and then my football days were over. So when I got into this industry, it was no surprise that I started working with local football players on the high school and the collegiate level, if you get my drift. I've been to coaching clinics at the university and also interacting with some of the players also during those clinics. I have worked with players on the high school level, and we got some great players that go to high school here in the state of Alabama. Collegiate players in Alabama as well, and then just most recently NFL. It's surprising to me, the NFL players I work with, really they have no one to talk to outside of the locker room or even inside the locker room on some of the topics and subjects that were interesting to them, that they really things they wanted to get off their chest, no one to talk to. I was able to provide that level of player a sympathetic ear, and then perhaps at times offer them just a little bit of advice on things that were bugging them that they thought they were going to do. Then I gave them just a little bit of advice on perhaps a couple of different avenues that they could take. For the high school player and for the collegiate player, it's all about anxiety, dealing with the pressures and the stressors of being in a team environment. For the professional athlete, it's really not about anxiety as much as it is about performance, because lots of these professional contracts are built around incentives, so they have to continue to perform in order to get paid. The thing we work on most of the time is just focus and keeping everything compartmentalized. If you are a football player, let's say a high school or collegiate football player, then this is something that you'll want to talk to your parents about, get them on board. If you are the parent of a high school or a collegiate player that you feel like is not living up to his potential because of high expectations or anxiety, give me a call or send me an email, and I'd love to work with you. If you're a professional athlete, then I work on contracts. For the most part, is for the entire season. However, it could be just for training camp, or it could be for half the season and then half the season. So either way, we'll work something out that makes sense for you. I look forward to hearing from you very soon. Thank you.